Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Today we got Man United 1, Newcastle 0. And Newcastle fans should feel frustrated. Should have got something out of that game. The amount of chances and opportunities that landed to Gordon and Murphy, and he just didn't put them to bed. You know what I mean? Didn't put them to bed. Should have at least got a draw out of that game. Man United had opportunities, but that second half, that second half was absolutely atrocious. And Ruben Amorim, man, this guy, bro, not only the system is poor, the substitutions as well were absolutely ridiculous. Apologies, I got to wash my clothes. It is what it is, Famila Tamzaki. I got to wash my clothes, innit? You know what I'm saying? So apology if you can hear the washing machine in the background, but I got to wash my clothes, innit? And my days, you know what I mean? Dogu with a good goal. I'll be real, up until the Dogu goal, Newcastle were all over Man United, bro. I'm going to be real. Newcastle were all over Man United. Man United can't play for a press. The way they transition with the ball is really poor. You can see it night and day. The football that Newcastle play and the football that Man United play is night and day, bro. Night and day. And my days, bro. Mason Mount, another stinker. I saw like one good pass from him. That was really about it. One through ball. I think it was to Sheshko. Really and truly, a lot of the players had no composure for Man United today. I'll be real. Cunha, no composure. My days. Even I ain't even got no composure. Cunha, no composure in front of goals. Sesko hit the bar, but really didn't do much. You know what I mean? And Dogu played really well. I think Dogu played really well. Was helping out Delo a lot. And Man United, man, it's just really, really poor. I can't lie. Really poor for Man United. I don't know where they're going with this manager. How to make a 1-0 just look so dead. Dead, bro. I'll be real, dead. Yeah, I mean, it was really, really poor, man, for Man United. I can't lie. Newcastle should be so frustrated to not get something out the game. You know what I mean? From the first half, Lewis Hall took on the whole midfield, played it through to Murphy. No composure, smashed it over the bar. No composure, man. Murphy should, but that's Murphy. That's how he is. He gets himself into good positions, but the finishing always leaves a lot to be asked for. And there was the long throw in. With a header, Dogu did really, really well, to be fair, because he's running away from goal, positioning himself well on the volley, good little 1-0. And then after that, it's back to Newcastle dominating the game. It's back to Newcastle going forward. Man United had a couple of opportunities. Cunha had a shot wide. That was about it. Second half, completely dominated by Newcastle. I'll just be real. Really, really poor by Man United. The substitutions didn't look any better either. Sesko with a shot that hit the crossbar. I think he was offside anyway for that opportunity. Lewis Hall with a long-range shot that hit the crossbar. Really good player, man. I'll take Lewis Hall at Arsenal. I'm not even going to lie. I'll take him at Arsenal, man. Really good player, man. Really good player, Lewis Hall, man. I think he's a very, very good player. I would take him at Arsenal. Gordon with a shot that went wide. Once again, no composure. There was a free kick to the low in the box. No composure. Smashed it straight over the bar. There's a lot of poor finishing from both teams. Let's just be real. A lot of poor finishing. Barnes to Gordon. Shot goes straight over the bar. And then there's a cross in the box. And Miley blazed it straight over the bar. No composure, man. You know what I mean? No composure. Yeah, I think Man United were good, bro. Up until the goal, Man United weren't good. After the goal, Man United started imposing themselves in that first half. I can't lie. Do you know what I'm saying? Up until the goal, Man United weren't good. Do you know what I'm saying? And what time did the goal come? Like 23rd minute, something like that? 28th minute, something like that? I don't think Man United was that good before the goal. I'll be real. 24th minute. Before the goal, I don't think Man United were that great. I'll be real. That's my opinion. It is what it is. After the goal, Man United were better, but the second half, Man United were atrocious. I can't even lie. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. Big up. Man United played well in the first half. Second half was awful. Before that goal, you guys weren't that great, bro. I'm be real. I don't think you guys were that great, bro. I don't think you guys were that great. You know what I mean? But after the goal, yeah, you grew into the second half and you was better. But bro, that was like halfway through the first half. Let's just be real. 24 minutes. They're taking you 24 minutes to get into the game. And then in the second half, you weren't good enough. I don't know, man. Is that a good first half? I think it was better than the second half, which you offered nothing. But I don't think it's a good performance. I don't think any Man United fan really could tell me that was a good performance. Do you know what I mean? The substitutions as well were lackluster. It wasn't really like trying to get into the game. Okay, you brought on Xerxes. You know what I mean? That Jack Fletcher. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about that Jack Fletcher guy. But personally, I just it's one of them ones. You know what I mean? Norfolk, you're not scared of Man City? Oh, bro, I already said Man City going to win the league, bro. Man City going to win the league. You know what I mean? He wasn't offside. I thought he was offside. Fair enough. I thought he was offside. Fair enough. He wasn't offside. He should have done better with that opportunity. Man said sack that fraud yesterday. First half, we did very well. The second half was dead food. Like I said, 24 minutes to get into a game, I don't think is a great first half, but I get it is better than the second half. But I don't really get what you man are really doing. I don't really get what it is like. You know what I mean? Mason Mount in a 10 for me just doesn't offer enough. Ugarte is very limited, really poor. Certain times during the counter-attack, he's going backwards, passing the ball backwards, sideways, can't play for a press. You know what I mean? Casemiro coming off, I don't really understand why Casemiro had to come off. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Dogu played well. You know what I'm saying? Martinez coming back. Obviously, he got a round of applause when he came off. Your goalkeeper made some decent saves, but it's just lackluster, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just no composure for Man United. No way to transition with the ball. No ball carriers in that midfield. Mason Mount wasn't doing it. Ugarte couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It just feels like Casemiro has to do it all. I don't know, man. Your midfield, the balance in the midfield is just not there. It's not there at all. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know what kind of football this is. I think that the defense looked a lot better when you've gone back to a back four. I will say that. I think the defense looked a lot better with a back four. You look more comfortable. Aiden Heaven had a good game. Martinez had a good game. You know what I mean? A couple of defenders had a good game, but ultimately, I just feel like this midfield is there's just no balance there. Like, how you got a double pivot or Casemiro and Ugarte, bro? Like, what is Ugarte good at? I don't really know what this guy is good at, if I be completely honest. Like, what does he thrive in? I don't know. I don't know what Ugarte is as a footballer. He's not a great passer of the ball. He's not amazing at winning the ball back. He can't play for a press. Mason Mount's another one that just kind of going through the motions. And I think that the midfield really lets it down because Cunha's a quality player. Dogu's a good player. Yeah, you know I mean, Sesko, he got into some good positions. You know what I'm saying? Just lacked the composure. But that midfield, bro, the way you guys are getting pinned back by Newcastle, really bad, man. Really, really bad. I just don't think the balance is right in that midfield. And I think the manager, I just don't, we already know he's got certain favourites. There's certain players that when they're available, he doesn't want to play. AKA Kobbie Mainoo. I know Kobbie Mainoo's out, but at the same time, he wouldn't have started him anyway. It's just, yeah, man. I don't know, man. That midfield for me, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really rate that. I don't really rate that double pivot. If you rate it, then cool. I don't, bro. I don't rate that double pivot, bro. Of Cass and Ugarte, bro. I don't rate Ugarte. Every time I see this guy, I'm not impressed. I'll be real. I'm not impressed, bro. I'm not impressed. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Yeah, but he does, though. But this is the thing, like, I don't know. He just too many defensive subs. I just feel like he's not. He doesn't. I don't get his tactics, bro. I don't get what his system is about, bro. Like, the only time I see you guys effectively going forward is when you play the direct through balls, bro. You know what I mean? It's by far our best, which says it all. It works, but it's not that good. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm just being real, bro. Like, I'm not impressed by that. I'm not impressed by that double pivot. I'm just gonna be honest, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm saying we're playing 6 defenders at home for no reason. I don't get it, man. Put the game to bed. The guy was second half. It just feels like he was just encouraging pressure. He just encouraging pressure from Newcastle, and they were just going at it again and again and again and again and again. Do you know what I'm saying? As soon as Harvey Barnes came on as well, they were just going forward. We saw Joe Linton, everyone popping shots. It's really poor, man. Like, this manager just has no balls, bro. Just put the game to bed. When you're on the ascendancy, put the game to bed. Instead, you're bringing on defenders, allowing pressure, sitting back, trying to defend a 1-0. You're just really. What was the tactics in that second half? Really poor, man. Really, really poor. Newcastle just haven't got that clinical edge that they needed. You know what I'm saying? If they would have had Isak before or something, but bro, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad, bro. It's mad. You know what I mean? Scared of Newcastle. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But he goes, man, I stopped watching the game. Está complicado, man. Está complicado. I swear down. Yeah, it sounds like Arteta. That was Arteta type of thing to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Thanks to heaven, yeah, Amorim in-game management is jokes. I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't know what he's doing. Man, the whole team's getting pressed back, yeah? They're spamming crosses. He's doing nothing to stop the crosses. He's not trying to put on more attackers to try and win the game, kill off the game. I don't get what he's doing. Why take off Casemiro? What was the need to take off Casemiro? What was he doing that needed to take him off? I didn't understand that substitution. I didn't really get it. Heaven was man of the match against Newcastle United. It should have been Dogu, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's mad, bro. Free Kobe. He's not gonna be freed under this manager, bro. Yeah, I mean, your manager treats Kobe the way that Arteta treats Ethan, bro. Like, it's not happening. Yeah, I mean, complete midfield rebuild needed, like our attack this last summer. I think so, man. I think so. Mason Mount it just ain't it. We are starving at Old Trafford. Just being decent is like a filet mignon steak at this point, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Fletcher is a DM sweeper. He ain't ready for me. Yeah, he didn't look like he was ready, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, I mean, listen, Northside, listen, it won't change anything. Whether we beat Wolves next Tuesday, it's the same old story. That's my opinion. I get it, man. I just feel like with this manager, you're just not going to get anywhere. And I've been there already. I've been in this situation with, I'm already in the situation with Arteta. I don't feel like we're going to do any better than second this season. I'll be real. I don't see us winning the league. I don't see us winning the Champions League. And you feel like every win just prolongs it. We had it with Wenger as well. Every win just prolongs it. And you're just like, look, we need a better manager. And then when they get these wins, you're just like, oh, here it goes. You know what I mean? This guy ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? The guy is going absolutely nowhere, bro. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't really get this manager, bro. And the way that you guys were getting exposed in the second half, man. You know what I mean? Gordon, man. If only Gordon was a lot more clinical. Joe Linton, you know what I mean? If Murphy was a lot more clinical and Barnes, it would have been a different game. There was definitely opportunities there for Newcastle to nick it, really, for them not to score. Yeah, man, they need some better finishers, bro. I can't even lie. They need some better finishers. But second half, man, it was shambolic for Man United. It was just everyone pinned back. You know what I'm saying? Everyone pinned back. Yeah, you brought on Xerxes, to be fair. He barely got any service. Barely saw Xerxes get any service. And once again, it's the same old. Do you know what I mean? Same old. Towards the end, you're bringing on Euro, Malacia, and Fredrickson. It's just very, like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. Ruben Amorim's very lucky that Newcastle didn't, have that killer instinct, bro. I don't know how we made hard work from playing these lot. Big up, bro. Big up Jake Matthews for the super chat. It was mad. And you just see night and day, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You see night and day, the way that Newcastle where that team is, the way they bop the ball around in comparison to Man United. Like, Man United always look dangerous, yeah, when it's like direct through balls, direct balls over the top. But Newcastle are a team that they're ready to get physical. Do you know what I mean? They can deal with that. And they were winning the ball back, counter-attacking straight away. Man United just looked like they were on the ropes a lot of the time. All of that the second half, they were on the ropes. Do you know what I mean? They were on the ropes. Newcastle should have at least got a draw out of that. And it's just night and day. The way Gamarrange and Ramsey link up, the way Gordon will link up, and Tonali and Murphy, it's just completely different. Completely different. Like, it's way better. Like, the football at Newcastle is just way better. Yeah, I mean, Lewis Hall as well. What a player, man. I would take it. I swear down. I want Arsenal to go and buy Lewis Hall, man. I would take him at Arsenal right now. Techie baller, bro. Techie baller. Comfortable on the ball, comfortable in the half turn. Do you know what I mean? Can take on players, defensively very good. It is what it is, man. Yeah, I mean, I would take Lewis Hall at Arsenal. I would take him right now. I can't lie. I'll take him. By the way, we look better without Bruno. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Is Bruno the answer? Is Bruno the answer? I'll take him or Livra. Yeah. I'll take Lewis Hall, man. Guy's a baller, bro. Guy's a baller. 21 years old, bro. Like, trust me, that guy's going to be absolute baller, bro. Well, he already is a baller. I can't even lie. I don't know why more people don't talk about Lewis Hall, man. Every time I watch him, I'm like, yo, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed by Lewis Hall, man. But yeah, the way these top Gunners are celebrating 29, bro, it's mad. It's mad. That performance reminded me of Arsenal versus City when Pep just wanted to defend, but it ended 1-1 with Martinelli. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Yeah, man. Big up Quadja, man. 100%. North, that's why we're going for wingers and midfielders, as the owners know he'll eventually be sacked. And players like Bruno, Casemiro, and Shaw, the lows will be gone. We can move. Listen, before you're getting rid of Casemiro, I need to be getting rid of Ugarte, bro. I'm sorry. I don't rate Ugarte at all. At all. I don't rate him, bro. Mason Mount needs to go before you get rid of Casemiro. I can't lie. Yeah, I mean, I do think Casemiro gets a bit of a hard rap at Man United. I can't lie. There's players there that are way ahead on the list that need to get axed before Casemiro. Do you know what I'm saying? Shaw should be going before Casemiro. Delow's another one. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think Casemiro gets a hard rap, bro. I don't actually think. You know what I mean? I don't actually think Casemiro is that bad, bro. You know what I mean? Casemiro was an underbelly related sub. Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't really get it. It seems to be a lot of United fans don't like Casemiro. Let me put the heat. You know what I mean? We're talking about Casemiro, talking about Ugarte, bro. Casemiro is better than him in every department. I can't even lie. It is what it is. Lamens' second clean sheet in the season for Man United this season. Yeah, man. United need a rebuild, bro. Because the thing is, yeah, I actually think like Xerxes a good player. I feel like he's another one people get onto, but I actually think he's a good player. It's the system. Do you know what I mean? Cunha's a good player. Dogu's a good player. Kobe Maino's a good player. Like, there is good players at Man United, bro. It's the system. There's a couple of players, obviously, that ain't good enough that need to be moved on. But, like, do you know what I mean? I think the system is making everyone look bad. The system's poor, man. The system's poor. I do think Man United are defending a lot better with a back four, though, than switching to a back three. I do think you guys defended a lot better, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Scammering, but the points is what it is. But he's such a shit coach. Big up, North. Big up, bro. Big up, man. I was actually mad confused. He took off Casemiro too. I didn't get it. And as soon as Cas comes off, all of a sudden, how does the game go? You get me? How does the game go? It don't get any better. It don't get any better. So, I don't know, man. Thank you for Heaven, though. He's a baller. Cheeto, on the other hand. No, but listen, fair enough. You know what I mean? Heaven's doing his thing, bro. So I can't even say nothing about that. You know what I mean? Bringing on a defender to defend a 1-0. Bro, you man already know. You man ain't going nowhere with this guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just I don't get it. And the fact that that's your best double pivot says a lot, man. I can't lie. It says a lot. The fact that Ugarte and Casemiro is your best pivot. Boy. You know what I mean? I think, look, we can all see, yeah, you can get wins in that. In football, you can get wins, but you can see the trajectory of where a team's going. And this team ain't going anywhere under this manager. That's just the reality of it. The team ain't going nowhere under this manager. So it is what it is. I personally like Xerxes more than Sesko, if I be completely honest. He made a couple of decent runs, but his composure isn't all that. I kind of like Xerxes more. I like the way like Xerxes link-up play. I think technically he's a lot better. He brings other players into the game as well. He's a decent finisher, but I just don't think the system really suits him, and the manager don't really favor him like that, in my opinion. Obviously, having Mason Mount behind you as well ain't really gonna help you out. Do you know what I mean? But Cunha's a baller, but you know this manager, bro, like, he makes everyone look average, bro. I can't even lie. Like, Man United just need to keep up the momentum. What the momentum you got after the first goal. A manager can't do it, man. He can't do it. You know what I mean? Defend your boy Amorim. What do you mean, my boy, bro? You know what I'm saying? He's my guy because he's ex-Benfica, bro. I don't want him to do good for your club. Do you know what I mean? I hope he stays. Bro. I hope he stays. We are ready to get Semenyo for 65 million. Why not sack this guy and get another one for 10 million? It is what it is. I'm seeing Semenyo being linked to you guys. I'm seeing him being linked to Man City. Some reports saying that it's done for Man City. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But ultimately, I agree, bro. Like, I've always said this. If you, at the end of the day, you pay way more buying players than buying a manager out of his contract or paying a manager off. Why not just do that? Do you know what I mean? Because the most important is getting the right manager, bro. You can have all the right players. You ain't got the right manager. It is irrelevant. Because ultimately, you're not going to do nothing. You know what I mean? Yo, big up my G. Big up Rob, bro. Big up Rob every single time. Big up, bro. Northside, another Sweet Prince performance versus Brighton tomorrow. Bro, I don't know. I don't call him Sweet Prince. You know what I'm saying? I don't call no man Sweet Prince. You get me? Madness. Now, big up Quadra every time. Big up my G. They could use that Semenyo money on midfielders. I agree. I think if they can rebuild that midfield, it would be a lot better, bro. Somebody that can actually transition with the ball. You know what I mean? So you can actually have a proper double pivot with Casemiro. Go and get a number 10 that can actually provide something. Otherwise, it's all looking peak, bro. You know what I mean? We don't need Semenyo more. I agree. I don't think you do either. You know what I mean? I don't think you do either. You know what I mean? You got Amad Diallo, you got Cunha that can play on the wing. You got quite a few players that can play wide areas. You need that midfield to get sorted because it's not connecting. This is why you're struggling to counter-attack unless you go long. The reason you go long is because you try to avoid the midfielders. Why? Because your avoiders lack a lot of ability. Like Man United look the most dangerous on the counter-attack when you just completely bypass the midfielders. Don't even play through the midfield. Just long ball straight to Sesko, Xerxes, Cunha. That's when you look the best. When you try and play through the back, you can't do it. Newcastle showed you can't do it. To be honest, you man already seen that you guys can't do it. Do you know what I mean? Give me Baleba on the discount now. Yo, you might have been talking about Baleba for time, bro. I don't even know that there's even any truth in that no more. I don't know. Maybe you guys are looking at Baleba, but you know what I mean? Bring in Barella. But Barella, bro, Baleba, Barella, that would be good. But I'll take Barella Arsenal. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have got the money for that. You know what I mean? Dogu on his post-match said possibly win the league. What is he smoking? I don't know. I don't know what he's on. I don't know what he's on, bro. I don't know what he's on. I'll be real. I don't know what he's on. This cannot be sustainable. It's crazy, bro. Get me Neves in January market. It's mad, bro. It's actually mad. Yo, what are you telling me, King, man? You good, yeah? In Amorim, we trust, yeah? What are you saying?
This guy, bro. Big up every time, bro. Yeah, bro. Like obviously, first half was I wouldn't say it was good. It was okay, but it wasn't amazing. Like, let's just say that, like, United had a couple of chances. Casemiro had a chance. Cunha had a chance on the counter attack where he could have played a better pass to Sesko, but it was just But when he made the pass to Sesko, it kind of sent him wider than he wanted. The pass from Cunha in the final third was a bit lacking, obviously. Obviously, yeah, he had a couple of chances on the counter attack. Obviously, one in the first half as well, where he could have played a better ball to Sesko, and obviously had the Casemiro header. Dogu, that was a good finish from Dogu. Dogu had a really good game. Heaven had a good game. Pretty much all the defenders pretty much had a good game. Casemiro played well. Obviously, Ødegaard is going to play a little bit better defensively, not offensively, because we all know offensively that Ødegaard offers absolutely zero offensively. Defensively, he looks a little bit more better with Casemiro alongside him, because obviously with freaking Bruno, obviously the ball's on the floor, but obviously with freaking Bruno, he just freaking runs. You know what I mean, and leaves bare gaps, and you just spam 24/7. So yes, we did look a little bit better defensively under Bruno, but obviously in the final third, it's still the same problems. You know what I'm saying? There's no patterns of play. You know what I mean? There's no patterns of play. There's really no interchanging. Like Cunha was carrying the ball, like I said, a few times on the counter attack, but obviously in the final third, his end product wasn't that great. Sesko, he had a couple of moments in the first half. Apart from that, I didn't really see him. You know, like that. I did not really see Sesko like that. I saw him have a couple of moments in the first half, but barring that, he did not really do anything. Same with Mason Mount. Like, obviously, yet again, when Mason Mount plays, obviously, you see him more defensively than offensively. You don't really see him offensively at all. You see him more defensively, you know, like that. But yeah, man, overall it was an average performance. Newcastle was very, very poor. If Newcastle would have had more quality in the final third, they could have possibly got a draw. But yeah, man, like it's just the same. It's just the same, really, bro. Like until this manager goes, like United ain't doing anything. And obviously the manager was freaking talking about doing all the freaking PR. He was talking about, it's impossible to replace Bruno. Man, we're doing all the Bruno PR, saying it's impossible to replace Bruno. When you got a manager that says it's impossible to replace Bruno, it's a long day, bro. You get it?
We miss you, Bruno. We miss you. Oh, but all the Bruno fans are going to be coming out saying, see? You see, they always blame Bruno, yeah? But you see how you miss them? You see how you miss Bruno now? Now people got to appreciate Bruno, bro.
It's mad, bro. But yeah, like the manager said, it's impossible to replace him because apparently he's a leader on and off the pitch. All of this freaking shit, like we ain't buying this. I ain't buying this shit, bro. Like of this manager. This manager's just talks for just talking sake, bro. You get me? Like, you get me? This manager was like, I'm not going to adapt the system until the players adapt to the system straight away. But all of a sudden now he wants to freaking play a back four. all of a sudden now he wants to play a back four, And even with a back four, like I said it in the last match reaction against Bournemouth, like it doesn't matter whether this guy plays a back three, a back four, a back five. The manager's instructions just stink, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because you can play any formation, but if the tactics stink, bro, it's going to be the same shit, bro. You get it? So I ain't buying none of this. Crap. What obviously this manager and this fan base come up with. So yeah, man. Like obviously United have got Wolves next at home. Like Wolves are probably the worst team in the league. Obviously, Man United should beat Wolves like we did last time, but we had Ahmad and Mbeumo, and then we don't have Ahmad and Mbeumo now. You get it? So that might be a bit more difficult this time to beat Wolves, and obviously you man just got past them, but. Yeah, man, it's just mad. Like, obviously, we got Leeds as well after. United aren't beating Leeds. Like, I hate Leeds, yeah, but United aren't beating Leeds, bro. Bro, like I've seen a few games of Leeds, and Leeds are actually not too bad this season. So, like, and I think we've got them away. So we're playing away from home against Leeds after Wolves. So. Yeah, that's going to be fun. The Leeds have beaten Chelsea and and obviously they drew against Liverpool. So, like, bro, and people speak about this Semenyo signing, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, Man United don't need Semenyo like that. Man United need midfielders. That's what Man United need. Man United need to sack this manager first and get in midfielders. That's what they need to do. They need to get in quality midfielders. When I say midfielders, I don't want to see any more links with Conor Gallagher, bro. I don't want to see that crap. You get me? I don't want Conor Gallagher because Conor Gallagher, I said it before, Conor Gallagher is a B-Tech. He's a Super Saiyan version of Ugarte. That's what Conor Gallagher is. You get me? Like, man is a Super Saiyan version of Ugarte. That's what Conor Gallagher is. I don't want to see that. You get me? So... Like, if United do bring in Elliot Anderson, if we do bring in Belabor and Anderson, or if we bring in, I don't know, like if we bring in a midfielder that can actually progress the ball, then that could help us a little bit. But like, obviously, the main problem is the manager. Like United can bring how many players that they want, but. At the end of the day, the manager just stinks, bro. You get me? The manager's tactics stink. Like eventually, like you've even seen it with. If you've watched previous United games, you've even seen it with Yenny Euro. Like Yenny Euro, Yenny Euro. The past 4 or 5 games, he hasn't been playing well, but eventually. If your good players are underperforming in a bad system, eventually it's going to catch up with you. And this is what this is what's happened to Yenny Euro, and even with Dillit, even before when Dillit got injured, Dillit had a couple of shaky games. Same with Ahmad. Eventually, when your better players are playing in a crap system, eventually it will catch up to you. So and the bad players that don't perform, when the good players don't start when they don't start bailing you out and they don't start playing well, then you got a different problem on your hand. You got even more problems. So yeah, I don't trust anything what this manager has got in store, because obviously this manager, like I said, he talks more than actually doing stuff on the pitch. So yeah, man, it's mad, bro.
There's nothing more frustrating when you feel like your club's going nowhere. When you feel like your club's going nowhere, it's annoying. You get wins, but you have no faith that you're going to win anything or that you're going to progress. It's frustrating,
yeah, man,
because you're like, ain't nothing changing. And then you got certain people in your fan base that will say, yo, but we won today. Why are you upset? But overall, where are we going? I mean, we're not going anywhere.
You know what I mean? And that's
Oh,
the thing
bro.
with United. Like I said, I've always said that you guys have got good players. You got some players that I actually think are very good players. You know what I mean? I don't think you're in a situation like Tottenham. Tottenham, I think they actually got a lot of bad, average players.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then a bad manager. You've actually got good players. The problem is,
Yeah.
it's just you guys. To be fair, you defended a lot better than you did against Villa. I do think you guys defending in a back four, the players are more comfortable defending in a back four than a back three. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's what I saw.
Yeah.
They're a lot more comfortable.
We did, yeah. But obviously that also helps as well when you don't have, like I said, when you don't have Bruno Fernandes, who is a Man United favourite, but apparently he's our best player. But we all know if man no ball, Bruno Fernandes leaves gaps in midfield. So it helps. It helps when you also don't have Bruno in the team. But yeah, like overall, we do look better. We do look better in a back four. Like, but like,
what's going on with Mason Mount? Like, what's going on with this guy? Like, at the end of the day, yeah. I know we talk a lot about Bruno, but we need to talk about Mount, yeah, because that guy is another one for different reasons. Like, bro, that guy, what's going on with it, bro? I can't believe once upon a time Chelsea fans started telling us he's the next Lampard, bro. He's nowhere near, bro.
But the next,
he's not even the same universe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do you get me?
That's the next Lampard,
even if he did instant translocation, he still couldn't get onto the planet where Lampard is at, bro. I don't know what this guy is, bro. What is he, bro? I don't even know what is Mason Mount,
bro, man just teleports, bro. Man just teleports. I hardly see this guy, bro. Like, bro, this guy, Mason Mount is brutal. I hardly see the guy, bro. Like, I hardly see this guy on the ball.
Bruno
Defensive.
The GA.
Yeah, he's Bruno without the GA, bro. That's what I'm about to say.
Bruno
That's all this guy is. That's all this guy is, bro. This guy is just Bruno without the GA, bro. Like, bro, he stinks, bro. You know what I mean? United fans were trying to compare. Some United fans were trying to compare him to freaking David Beckham when we freaking signed him, bro. He were doing all the freaking PR with David Beckham, bro. You know what I mean? All the David Beckham freaking PR, bro. Like random PR were coming out about, when we signed Mason Mount, bro. And Ten Hag was like, you're the main guy. We're going to build a team around you. And look, this brother, I think he's only got like 3. I think he's only scored 3 goals for United, or he's only scored 3 goals at Old Trafford for United. Most of the time, he's been injured, bro. Most of the time, bro, this guy's been on the sidelines, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, bro, like it's an instant transmission thing with him. I said it so many times, bro. It's an instant transmission thing with Mason Mount. On the ball, you don't see him, bro. On the ball, you don't see him. Off the ball, yeah. Off the ball, you see him pressing at times and stuff, but you don't see this guy on the ball, bro. It's an instant transmission thing with Mason Mount, bro. That's what it is. You don't see the guy, bro. We're on the ball. So yeah, man. Like, bro, I don't know in it, but like, obviously, Amorim loves Mason Mount in it. Like that's like Amorim's son, basically, bro. Like he loves Mason Mount, bro. You know what I mean? Because man was talking about, he can see that Mason Mount wants to fight. He gets the badge, all of that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He wants to fight. You know what I mean? He understands the system and all of that. And he's a teacher's pet in that, bro. You know what I mean? That's why Amorim loves him, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like, bro, all I can say is this guy is Bruno without the G&A, bro. Like, he's just crap, man. Like, I've never rated that guy, bro. I've never rated that guy. And the fact that Man United gave him the number 7 shirt, bro. The fact that Man United gave him the number 7 shirt when that's probably the most iconic shirt, bro. It's like, bro, that's when you know the club is really in the freaking dumps and that, bro. So yeah, man, like I'm not surprised with anything, bro. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but even when you man played Bournemouth, yeah, you conceded 4 goals against Bournemouth. You're going up against Wolves next, bro. You have to get the win, bro. You have to get the win. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, you know what it is, yeah, with managers like this, yeah, it happens at Man United, it happens at Arsenal. Because they go to clubs where you can spend a certain amount of money and they got certain individuals that can save them, yeah, they keep their job a lot longer than what they would if they were at a smaller club, innit? Like, that's the reality. Yeah. They would have got exposed like a lot earlier at a smaller club, but then they got Brunos and players like that can save them. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I can't lie, man. Like, the finishing in this game was really poor, man. Newcastle should be frustrated, bro. They should be very frustrated with themselves because they had more than enough opportunities, bro. Like, even at the end, right at the end, extra time with that Miley guy, he smashed it straight over the bar. It's like no composure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no composure from both sides, but really and truly, like, night and day, bro. Like, the way Newcastle move the ball around, the way they transition, the way their wingers get involved in the game, the way that they play through the midfield, the way they like play through the back, it's just night and day in comparison to Man United. And your manager coming out and saying, "I need to spend money, bro."
I see that. Bro, I've seen that quote. Bro, I saw that freaking. I was watching one of the Flawless shows yesterday, and I see the quote, bro. I see the freaking quote, bro. And it's like, brother, we need to spend more money if we want to play a back four. And it's like, brother, how much money have you already spent? We've already spent like over 200 million, bro. Like, and you want more, bro? You can't even get the best out of what you have, bro. You're talking about more money. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You can't, bro. You can't take this guy seriously, bro. You can't take this guy seriously. Like, this is the same guy that said, the reason why Kobe Mainoo is not getting games because he is playing in Bruno's freaking position. But a couple weeks after he said that, it's not just Bruno's spot that he has to fight for. He has to fight for Casemiro and Ugarte's spot. So this manager doesn't know what. So this manager just doesn't know what he is saying, bro. Like, and there was a game or some. I can't remember the game yet, but I remember the interview that he said, and like one of the reporters asked him about, why didn't you bring on Kobe Mainoo? And he was like, what other offensive subs could I have made? I think it was the Everton game or something. I think it was Everton game. And he said, what other offensive subs that I could have made? And like the reporter said, you had Kobe Mainoo. And then the guy was like, I know all you United fans love Kobe Mainoo, but it's like if I don't want to play Kobe Mainoo, I don't have to play Kobe Mainoo. It's like, brother, what are you talking about? It's like, what are you talking about? About you had no other offensive freaking subs, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. You've had Xerxes majority of the time. You've had freaking. You've had Kobe Mainoo on the bench majority of the time. So what's man talking about? This is also the same guy that said, Xerxes not a number 9. The reason why we don't play Xerxes is because he is not a number 9. But you play Mateus Cunha as a 9 when he's not a 9. So make that make sense. You say Xerxes is not a 9, but you play Mateus Cunha in the 9 when he's not a 9. What? Like, how does that add up? That makes no sense to me with this manager. And it's like, you said it right there about my fan base, bro. Like, this is the same fan base what was saying, we play better than Arsenal. I still hear the references, bro. They keep on going on about that game. We play better than Arsenal. We didn't win the game, bro. We play better than Arsenal. When we went on that run of back-to-back games, there was like, we are 5 games unbeaten. We're 5. Bro, these men are celebrating. these men are celebrating going 5 games unbeaten, like Manchester United have won the Premier League or the Champions League. Like, that's my fan base, bro. And you got my fan base saying to like Saeed and like enjoy the atmosphere and that, bro. You get it, bro. So this is what it is. Like, we're celebrating going 5 games unbeaten, like we won the Champions League. Like you get it. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, like we all know the fan base is on the floor, and it's like with Ineos, I've said it time ago already, bro. These men don't know what they are doing, bro. You get me, bro? These men don't know what they're doing. Our sporting director is coming out and saying, "Oh, trust the process." Oh, Ruben Amorim's got an idea and it's flexible. What, like, flexible? What do you mean it's flexible, bro? What conceding in pretty much every single game? Conceding in every single game, our midfield gets open majority of the time. No patterns of play, and you call that flexibility? Like, come on, bro. Like, what we doing here, bro? What we doing, bro? You get it? Like, like, I don't know, bro. Like, until Amorim goes, yeah, and I've said this before, Ineos, they don't care about Manchester United. They only care about the brand of Manchester United. They just care about the new sponsors, the new freaking money, bro. That's what all these men care about. That's why all these men care about is top 4, top 5. Oh, like, they are not going to sack Amorim until it is impossible that Manchester United make either top 4, top 5, or top 6. They're not going to sack him until those things are untenable. Like, until Europe is untenable that Manchester United can get Europe. They aren't going to sack him, bro, until that happens. So, I knew, yeah, from last season. Yeah, I was Amorim out after the Newcastle when we lost 4-1 against them last season. I knew the last 10 games of last season. I said, this guy isn't it, bro. I said we need to sell this guy. We need to sack this guy, and obviously we need to sell Bruno. But we didn't. And look at the situation that we got now. We're freaking begging for freaking Semenyo, bro. Like, bro, it's a joke, bro. You get it? Like, Semenyo's a good player in that, yeah, but when you start begging for Semenyo, bro, it's mad. Because it's like, bro, like I said, Semenyo isn't going to change any fortunes, bro. You get me? Because it's like, even with Semenyo, like you've said this about Semenyo before. Like, Semenyo, like Semenyo, like, at his best is when you get Semenyo at his best is that when he has space and stuff. But it's like Semenyo is not used to playing against low blocks. Bournemouth, no disrespect to Bournemouth in that, but they don't really play low blocks. So, like, they don't really play against low blocks. So again, Semenyo, we don't need Semenyo. We just need midfielders, bro, and quality midfielders as well. Do not bring me Conor Gallagher, bro. I swear down, bro, because I saw some links of Conor Gallagher, and I swear to God, if Man United bring in Conor Gallagher and getting rid of Mainu, fam, I swear, bro, I'll lose it, bro. I'll lose it, bro. I swear down, bro. I swear down, bro. I swear down.
Come on, man. Come on, you can do a job, man. You can do a job, bro. Bro, he can't do no job, bro. Like I said before, yeah, he's bro, like I said, he's a Super Saiyan Ugarte, bro. That's what man is. He's a Super Saiyan Ugarte. And he's probably a Super Saiyan 2 of Mason Mount. That's what man is. I don't want man like this at the club, bro. You get, we've already got Mason Mount and Ugarte and freaking Collier, who we brought back from freaking unknown, and we got Fletcher and them man what can do Gallagher's job. We don't need any more Gallaghers in the freaking team, bro.
We don't need it, bro. We don't need it. So, yeah, man, like it's crazy.
No, I hear it. I think you'll end up probably getting Europa League. Like you're level on points right now with Liverpool.
Yeah,
I expect them to finish above you. Aston Villa are on a mad run. Chelsea are always thereabouts. Obviously, City and Arsenal are nailed on to be in the top 4, in my opinion. I don't really see anyone, you know what I mean? Sunderland seem to be losing a bit of steam. So is Crystal Palace. They're not in great form either. I reckon you probably get Europa. Do you know what I mean? I reckon you get Europa. I think you got more experience than Sunderland. You still got certain players that can bail you out. You know that.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. I think you guys are. I reckon you guys will probably finish about 6th. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like bro, like I said, bro, it depends, bro. If this manager stays the whole season, bro, we ain't finishing Europe. I've said this, bro. Like I've said this, like if this manager stays, we're finishing like 8th or 9th, bro. That's where we're finishing under this manager. Like if we get in a new manager, at best, it depends. It depends if we was to sack the manager within the next. I don't know, within the next 3 games, if United was to sack the next manager, maybe we could get top 4. But if we wait, but like this is the thing. But it's like if we give this man like another 10 games, another 10 or 11 games, and then we sack him. Like by time then freaking top 4 would be probably gone and top 5 would be probably gone. Like at best, if that situation was to happen, at best Man United might get sick with a new manager. But it's like for me, I've said this before. Yes, it's all good at getting in Champions League and stuff, but it's like, bro, like and getting into Europe and stuff. But it's like, bro, I don't want to just get into Europe and then just get knocked out, bro. Like, and Manchester and by the way, if Man United don't win the FA Cup, that means Manchester United have gone two seasons without a trophy, and that hasn't happened since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the only manager that Manchester United, you know what I mean? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the last time. That Manchester United went 2 seasons without a trophy. I've said this, bro. Bro, like Amorim has to get the team playing good football. He has to get the team playing good football. He has to get Manchester United winning the FA Cup, and he has to get into top 4. If he can't do those 3 things, bro, then you know what I mean. Then it's collapse, bro. And it's like, and it's like, bro, like I've said this, like I don't think, like in previous seasons, I would have hoped that Man United could at least pick up an FA Cup or whatever. But I know we've had managers in the past that haven't done well, but all the managers that we have had in the past that haven't done well at Man United, they are all better than Amorim. You get they're all better than Amorim, and it's like, bro, I don't even trust this guy winning an FA Cup, because this guy does not set the team up, bro. This guy does not set the team up, set the team up very well, bro. And it's like people will blame the players. Like I said, people been blaming Yeni Euro and stuff. And yes, Yeni Euro, yes, he's been bad for the past 4 or 5 games. But it's like, bro, eventually when you're playing in a bad system, it's going to catch up with you. And it's like with the Aston Villa game, bro, like people will say it was a good finish and all of that from Rodgers. It was a good finish from him, but if you see how the goal happened, bro, their first goal, Dalot and Dogu was in midfield, bro. Dalot and Dogu was in midfield, bro, and Luke Shaw was pressing John McGinn on the halfway line. And and Luke Shaw's Manchester United's left centre back. How have you got a centre back that is pressing on the halfway line? How have you got wing backs inverting? What? Like how, bro? I've never seen any wing backs here, bro. I've never seen a wing back system, and I've never seen a wing back system that inverts, bro. What is this? Like, what is it, bro? What is it? Like, I want to know what it is, bro. Like, what is it? Like, bro, Dalot. Yeah, the reason why Rodgers got that space on the left-hand side and Yeni Euro was in a 1v1 situation was because Dalot was in freaking midfield. And freaking Ugarte was just running around like a madman. You know what I mean? We're just running around like a freaking madman, and we're leaving gaps and freaking and Luke Shaw was freaking pressing on the halfway line when he's a left centre back. Man United, bro. This system. This is how much of this manager system stinks. This manager system relies on the centre backs to progress the ball. This system, yeah, bro. Our centre, our clear-cut chances. We have to rely on our centre backs to create Manchester United's clear-cut chances. Because Man United don't play through the midfield, so Man United have to rely on the wing backs or the centre backs to even create chances. That's how flawed the system is. That's how flawed the system is. Like I've never seen this. I've never seen this, bro, in my life, bro. Fam, like never seen it, bro. It's mad.
That's how he is, man. That's how he is. You don't trust You don't trust the midfielders. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. All I see is rocket launcher football from you lot. I don't see no consistency. It's all very, I mean, a lot of times when you guys are on the ball, you look all over the place. Certain players you can see got the technique, want to link up. You know what I'm saying? Cunha has the ability to link up. He's technically good. You've got Xerxes when he's on, he's trying to link up. You've got certain players that want to play ball, but then you've got other players that are just anti-football. Mason Mount, Ugarte, you know what I'm saying? But even Casemiro has got tech to hold the ball, pick a pass. It's just a massive mismatch, bro. And the system just doesn't really make any sense to me. Like the way you guys allowed so much space for Rodgers to score, what is it? 2 goals he scored against you lot.
2 goals, yeah. 2 goals, yeah.
Like, and you can just walk into the box completely unchallenged. I definitely think today you looked a lot better, even though once again you were playing well, but the tactics from the manager taking off Cass and having that crazy. I don't know why he did that. He was allowing them to keep pressuring you. It's like you guys are just giving the ball straight back. Even when you tried to transition, they won the ball back really, really well. You know what I mean? Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes won the ball back really, really well and transitioned well. The problem is they just didn't have the clinical edge. But even though your defense didn't have a bad game per se, you guys were, against a better team with better finishers.
We get punished.
2-1, bro. At least minimum.
We get punished, bro. We get punished. And it's like, it's not just the defense as well. All season, people have had to go at Mbeumo and Cool and stuff, but it's like, why are we playing like, this is what makes no sense. Mbeumo, most of his goals that he scored for Brentford came on the counter-attack, came from the break-in transition. In Mbeumo, most of his goals he was just facing the opposition's goal most of the time. That's how Mbeumo got most of his goals. But now we want freaking Mbeumo to play back to goal and stuff. And it's like, bro, it makes no sense. It's like we sign Cunha and you play Cunha as a 9. Yeah? And then it's like, bro, it's like Man United have spent, 65 million on Sesko. I did not want Sesko, but you spent 65 million on a guy who's in and out of the team, pretty much. This guy is in and out of the team, pretty much, yeah? And it's like, this guy at Leipzig, yeah, when you were playing in the Bundesliga, he was playing with a 2 up front. He was playing with a 2 up front. He was playing with a 2 up front, bro. That's what he was playing. And all of a sudden now, we're playing him as a 9 when he's only when we only play with like one striker, bro. It's like bro, the whole thing, just doesn't make sense. And it's like that's why. But bro, people were talking about Sesko has got a bad first touch and stuff, and he doesn't really get involved with the build up. He doesn't, bro. Like this is the thing. Like even with Sesko, like Sesko either wants the ball in the air or he wants the ball in behind. That's the only, because Sesko isn't going to do the link up thing like Xerxes does. He ain't going to do it. Man United needed.
Yeah, he's a bit like Gyökeres. He wants it on the shoulder of the defender. He wants it like when he's trying to run past the defender. Yeah.
That's what I mean. This is what I'm saying, bro. He wants it on the shoulder, bro. This is what I'm saying. If he was at a Newcastle, or at a Aston Villa, for example, Sesko would probably score goals because they would play more to his strengths. And it's like, how are you going to sign Cunha and Mbeumo, yeah, when these guys are shooters first? These men are shooters first. These men are selfish. These men are selfish play. These guys will shoot on sight, bro. You get it. Cunha and Mbeumo. Those are the two guys what will shoot on sight. But it's like you need a man that can link, but you need a man that is going to facilitate for them and to be able to link up. Like you see the balance that Liverpool had with Firmino, Mane, and Salah. You've seen the balance. And this is why Man United needed a profile. This is why Man United need to play as Xerxes, because Xerxes is not a shoot player. He's a pass player first. Xerxes is unselfish, bro. You get it? Like you can't play like Sesko in the 9 and Cunha in the 9 because they're not unselfish players. These are selfish players. They will shoot on sight, bro. Same with Mbeumo. He will shoot as well, bro. He's more of a shoot first player than a pass player. Like he's not that type of player, bro. So like this is why I wanted the Mateta, because I knew with Mateta he would be able to do that job, link up with Cunha and Mbeumo. I know Mateta is not a shoot first player. He's an unselfish player. You get it. He would bring other players into play. This is why I wanted Mateta as my number one. But here we are, bro. But nothing makes no sense, bro. Nothing makes no sense. So yeah, it's mad.
Hear it, man.
I think that
I hear it.
I just feel like the system fits Gyökeres. I mean, if you look at the Sporting, when he was at Sporting, Amorim played the 3-4-3, and it did suit Gyökeres. I think if we had Šeško at Arsenal, I know I'm not giving, please Northside, don't think this is an excuse. I'm not giving this as an excuse, but if we had Šeško at Arsenal, it would suit him, but it doesn't suit Gyökeres because he takes the ball himself. Like if you look at Šeško today, I just feel as though the fact that the system's not helping him. In my opinion, I think Amorim wanted Gyökeres because he got the best out of Gyökeres.
Of course he did.
And Arteta just can't get the best out of his own players. Like he wanted Šeško. When Northside, do you remember when we beat Man United? We scammed a win at Old Trafford when he went to Šeško and he did that little headlock. That was That was when he wanted Šeško. But Arteta does not want to admit. He just loves Gyökeres. He loves his players. That's what he says. But I just feel as though with Amorim, right? I just don't know what he was doing. Like he bought in so many defenders. Why? Was he playing 7 at the back or something, or what? Was he playing 4?
Yeah, bro.
Back?
7 at the back, bro. 7 at the back. Yeah, bro. It was 7 at the back. That's what it was.
So confused. I was like, why on earth do you bring on 7 defenders? You do realize that you're basically copying Arteta. Do you remember when we played Wolves? We scored the goal and then we were sitting back and we conceded. I know luckily you guys didn't concede, but why did you not bring on attackers to seal the game, get the second? Maybe Amorim was a bit scared.
I agree with this. I agree with Paris Mandem. I can hear Gyökeres would fit Amorim's system. Not sure Sesko would work at Arsenal though. I feel like they're very similar, to be honest with you. I feel like the type of the way they're trying to play, even though Sesko does want, like, he doesn't really mind like getting headers and stuff like that, where Gyökeres doesn't really like headers like that.
Yeah.
He wants to play in and behind all the time. So I feel like, I don't know if I think Gyökeres would do better there, but I don't think either one of them do well at Arsenal due to the way that we play now. If it was how we was playing 22-23, I think either one of them would suit the way we play, but we haven't played like that for a long time. You know what I mean? We're not a proper attacking team for a long time. So I just think they're quite similar, which is kind of why I don't really understand why you even would want Sesko, because Sesko.
Yeah, because both of them rely on service. Yeah, both of them rely on service. So it's like,
both of them ain't gonna do the link up thing. So really and truly, either one of them, for the way Arteta wants to play, neither one of them would have suited. Really and truly, do you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't really make any sense for us. For United, it would, but at the same time, I just think the way that I think he's just trying to keep himself in the jump long enough. Maybe he's looking at Arteta saying, you know what? If I make the team, hard to beat defensively, maybe I'll buy myself some time. Look at Arteta; he's bought himself some time working on that defense and whatever. But I don't really get it. Like,
this is why I don't want Arsenal. This is why I don't want Arsenal winning the league. Not just because of a lot of your fan base, but because if Arteta was to win this league, my fan base will be making all of these excuses saying, "Oh, look, but it took Arteta 6 or 7 seasons to get over the line, so we have to give Amorim 6 or 7 seasons to get it right." you get me? These men will be using the Arteta as a benchmark, bro. If Arteta wins this league, and it's like, bro, this is why I don't want Arteta to win this league, because my fan base will use it as a benchmark to say, look, see, if you give 6 or 7 seasons to Amorim, he can win the league. That's what my fan base will be saying, bro. You get it? So that's another reason. And it's like, you said it right there about the 7 defenders, bro. Amorim's done that every single game, fam. He's done it. He's done that every single game. And it's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, and even Amorim came out and even said that he even came out in the press conference and said that he's copying other managers' tactics and that, bro. Do you get it, bro? He even came out and said that himself. He even came out and said he's copied certain tactics that certain managers have done. And I think people talk about Arsenal set pieces. I think Manchester United are the second highest, or we scored equally as much goals from set pieces than Arsenal. Like, bro, people talk about
Gabriel, bro. Let's be real. Our set pieces have dried up. We don't even have a set piece threat. I mean, let's be real. What was the last time we scored from a set piece in the Premier League? I can't even remember.
I can't remember either.
I just can't remember either. I mean, the actual in all competitions, Timber from a set piece against Bayern Munich was the last time we scored from actual set piece. I know it's not in the Premier League, but without Gabriel, he was the last player to score from a set piece. That's the only thing I can remember. Timber against Bayern Munich. It was nearly 3.5 weeks ago, and we still can't score a set piece. We're scamming own goals and penalties. I mean, if that happens against Brighton tomorrow, I just don't know what's going to happen. It might be just every game. Aston Villa, I don't know. But Liverpool at home, it could, I don't know, Bournemouth, we might get an own goal or a penalty or something like that, a tap in. That's it. And then we're going to struggle from open play. That's what's going to happen.
But that's what it is, bro. But that's what it. But like, this is the same thing. What I say about Amorim. Most of Man United goals, or half of Man United goals, have come from set pieces. Like, most of our goals have come from like long throws or set pieces. It's like we don't create anything. We don't create anything in open play, and it's like, I don't even really criticize Amorim too tough and that now, because I know what he is. He's a negative guy, bro. He's a negative guy, bro. But people get conned, bro.
They're both You just say we call Arteta Mikel Bin Laden. You might as well just call Ruben Amorim Ruben Bin Laden.
Bro. Like, he's negative, bro. Like, he's negative, and the fan base get the fan base get conned because, but he speaks nice, bro. I don't care if he speaks nice or not, bro. You get me, bro? Get me results on the pitch, bro. And what is this about? Oh, he comes he speaks nice in press conferences. Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. Like, why don't you start winning games and playing good football, bro? I don't care, bro, about how you freaking speak, bro. How you speak in freaking press conferences, bro. Get me the freaking wins, bro. You get me, bro. Like, and this is the biggest indictment on like Ineos as well, yeah. Because, bro, like I've said this to Northside before, yeah. It's like the club, Ineos and Amorim, like they don't see eye to eye, but yet he is still in a job. Amorim, yeah, this is why this doesn't make sense. Amorim wanted Kobe Mainoo and Xerxes to leave the football club, but Ineos wanted to keep Kobe Mainoo and Xerxes. Why? Because Ineos rate Kobe Mainoo and Xerxes, but the manager doesn't. That's why he's not playing them, because he does not rate Kobe and Xerxes. Yeah, this manager also, he wanted Semenyo in front of Mbeumo. He wanted Martinez at Aston Villa ahead of freaking Lemons. Yeah, he wanted Martinez in front of Lemons. Yeah, he also wanted he wanted Kobe and Xerxes sold in the summer. Yeah, but Ineos wanted to keep Kobe and Xerxes because they rate him. But it's like I hear about you want to make signings for the club, and I hear that you want to make signings for the club and this and that. But if you're going to do that, yeah, then you have to get rid of the manager if he's a control freak. You have to get rid of the guy, because clearly Amorim wants to control every single aspect. Arteta wants to control. You've seen it at Arsenal with your club. Arteta wants to control every single aspect of the football club. He wants to control everything.
He has more power than anyone else right now, mate. It's the same for Amorim. He has more power. No one can stop him.
Amorim wants. That's what Amorim wants. And when you have a manager who is a control freak, you have to sack the guy. Northside even said it. You either back the guy, or you freaking sack him, bro. That's it. You like, because it's like Ineos, they are not backing the manager, but they're not backing the players either. But somehow this manager is still in a job. It's makes no sense.
I don't know, King, bro. Like, maybe you should just enjoy the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
It should be a family. You know. You just be happy with where you are.
Bro, I swear down, bro, about enjoy the atmosphere, my ass, bro. You know what I mean about enjoy the atmosphere.
What do you mean, chill out? Yeah, and? Enjoy the atmosphere. Enjoy what atmosphere? What do you mean? Look at this, man.
Is that so?
We've got people here for a day out. No, seriously, man. We've got people here for a day out. Hey? Look at this, man. We've got a day out, man. Wallahi, your club is finished. They're telling me to relax. He's got to save us. Saka save us from you, man. Chill out, what? What do you mean, chill out? Are you watching this shit?
Okay.
What do you mean, chill out? We just lost.
Oh my God.
What do you mean, chill out? Yeah, and?
That's the same as our fan base, by the way.
Enjoy what atmosphere? What do you mean?
Enjoy the atmosphere, my ass, mate. You get me, bro? But enjoy the atmosphere. Enjoy the atmosphere, my ass, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how are you gonna say enjoy the atmosphere, bro? What type of foolishness is this, bro? But enjoy the
masterclass. Enjoy the atmosphere.
quadruple charge. I swear down. That is the season right now.
Bro, quadruple charge. Freaking bro, my fan base was saying freaking when we went on that 5 games unbeaten, my fan base was saying, oh, we're in the title race. That's what they were saying. Oh, we're in the title race. These man was oh, we're in the title race. All of a sudden going 5 games unbeaten. All of a sudden now we're in the title race. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about Newcastle, bro. They are so bad, bro. The only player that was good was Lewis Hall. I thought Gordon was terrible. I thought Gordon was terrible. Harvey Barnes came on, absolutely stank the pitch. Jacob Ramsey stank the place up. I mean, he had the chance to shoot. He fell over. I don't know what happened to him, but he just lost his balance. I don't know what he was doing. He had the chance. He just fell over. I mean, if you look at Newcastle right now, that sums up their record away from home. Their form away from home is so shit, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Eddie Howe could be sacked before Arteta. Imagine if Eddie Howe gets sacked before Arteta. I don't know what
he could be sacked before Ruben Amorim, bro. Never mind Arteta. Yeah. He could be sacked before Ruben Amorim, bro. You get me, bro. Like, it could be sacked, bro. Like, bro, the amount of managers that have, bro, like, Mario Atkins. This is what I'm saying to you, though, Koala, yeah? Mario Atkins have sacked, yeah? Mario Atkins at his football club, yeah, has sacked 2 managers, bro. Have sacked 2 managers, bro. Graham Potter got sacked at West Ham, yeah? What is it? Mush and go Gladbach, their freaking manager in the Bundesliga, he got sacked. The Wolves manager. The Wolves manager got sacked. All of these men got sacked, but yet Amorim is still in the job. Amorim is still in the job.
He needs his pieces, buddy. He needs his pieces.
Bro, Man United on the Ruben Amorim last season scored 32 goals in 27 games and conceded 42. And majority of that, we were playing with a back 5/a back 7. Bro, how are you conceding 42 goals in 27 games when you're playing a back 5/a back 6? We lost against the worst Tottenham team in the Europa League final. In the freaking Europa League final. Yeah, we finished on
in the 88th minute, bro, to save you the game.
Bro, man subbed on Kobe Mainu. Man finished on -10 goal difference. Last season, -10 goal difference.
I don't know how we lost to you guys in the FA Cup. I'm so shocked as to how we guys lost to you in the FA Cup. That was
Grimsbury Town. We lost against Grimsbury Town in the freaking Carabao Cup League 2 team, bro. The manager will getting his freaking tactics board out against Grimsbury Town, bro. You know what I mean? My man will get his tactics board out, bro, against Grimsbury Town. Bro.
Why is he playing 7-2-1 then? What's this 7-2-1? What does it mean? 5 centre back, 5 centre back, like that. I've never seen that manager. I've never seen a proper manager play 7-2-1. Imagine having a whole back line of all defenders, bro, and no attackers. That's how crazy it is.
Nothing makes no sense because my club sporting director, there were freaking rumors of him coming out. There were rumors coming out saying that apparently Manchester United sporting director Jason Wilcox wants to play a 4-3-3. Wants to play a 4-3-3. Rumors have been going around saying he wants to play a 4-3-3. But yet last season you hired a manager that plays a back 5/a back 7. How are you going? How are you going? How you want a back 4 manager, but yet you hire a back 5/a back 7 manager again? Nothing makes no sense. Like nothing makes no sense. Like freaking Omar Berrada, who my club got from Man City, yeah, we gave him the opportunity to pick Ruben Amorim when he's never picked a manager in his life. Omar Berrada is a financial guy. He's a financial guy. He's not a footballing guy. He's a financial guy. Yeah, he's not a footballing guy. But yet Ratcliffe last season decided, you know what, we are going to give Omar Berrada, because he's a CEO of Manchester United. We are going We are going to let Omar Berrada pick the next manager for Manchester United. And look at the manager that we got, that he appointed, Ruben Amorim, who is worse now than Ten Hag. Now,
he's way worse than Ten Hag, and this
way worse than Ten Hag now.
He's won more shit than our 10, and and Amorim right now is gonna be on the verge of a trophy this season and his first full season.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. How are you going to sack Dan Ashworth? Yeah, Dan Ashworth wasn't the greatest sporting director, but he was still more of a footballing guy than Omar freaking Berrada. You chased Dan Ashworth for 2 months. You sacked Dan Ashworth, and then you give, and then you sack Ten Hag, and then you give the job of the CEO to pick the next manager when he's never appointed a manager in his life. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Now, it does not make no sense. You don't give a financial guy the opportunity to pick the freaking next manager, bro. You just don't, bro, because he has no clue about football. Yeah, and it's like, bro, these men were talking about Manchester United new stadium in 2030 and Man United winning the league in 2028. How about doing something right now, bro? How about stop thinking about 2028 and 2030 and focus on now, bro? You get it? Like, Man United should be playing good football and winning trophies. Yeah, because I've seen, and people will say, "Oh, you can't play good football and win trophies." Yes, you can. I've seen Sir Alex Ferguson do it. I've seen Luis Enrique do it. I've seen Hansi Flick do it. Yeah. I've seen all of these men play good football and win trophies. I've seen Pep Guardiola play good football and win trophies. So man can't tell me that you can't play good football and win freaking trophies. The reason why Man United fans wanted Jose out, because we knew that the football, even though we were grateful with the 2 trophies that we won, even though we were grateful that we won 2 trophies, we knew that the football that Jose Mourinho was playing wasn't sustainable, and we knew that he wasn't going to get backed by the Glazers. Because
do you think that new stadium is going to work? Do you think that new stadium is going to happen at some point? Maybe they might change it.
Bro, like I couldn't care about the new stadium, bro. I couldn't care about the freaking new stadium, bro. You get it, bro? I don't care, bro. These men can call me toxic and negative. These men can say, "Oh, you're the Manchester United league gunner," or "You're the Manchester United freaking Northside." Who cares, bro? You get it, bro? Like, I'm gonna say it how it is, bro. You get me? I'm gonna say it how it is. If man don't like it, the man don't like it, bro. You understand? I want my team to play well and win football games and win trophies. That's what I want. That's what I want, bro. I don't want to. Yes, I don't want to be. I don't want to be getting top 4. I don't want to be stinking out top 4, because I've seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stink out top 4. I've seen Ten Hag stink out top 4 the last 3 freaking games of his first season. Because after when Manchester United won the Carabao Cup, the second half of the season under Ten Hag's first season, we were crap, bro. We was crap. The second half of freaking of Ten Hag's first season, when we won the Carabao Cup, after that, we was crap, bro. I've seen my club win trophies, but the football hasn't been sustainable, so it hasn't been good enough. But I've also seen my football club stink out top 4, but they don't win any trophies. So I just want both, but I want to play good football and win trophies, bro. Because when you play good football and win trophies, I don't want to just win one league one league and that's it. I want Manchester United to dominate. I want Manchester United. Man City, this is how bad Manchester United have been. Manchester United was the only team before Man City of winning 3 leagues in a row. Man City won 4 leagues in a row. I want Manchester United to go and win 5 leagues in a row. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want Manchester United to play good football, yeah, to play good football and freaking win trophies and dominate. But I want Man United to dominate in the league and dominate in Europe. That's the main objective that Manchester United should have, bro. You get me? You get me, bro. That's the main objective.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about 2028 because what's the main point of getting into the top 4, yeah? And the next season, yeah, getting rolled over, bro, in the Champions League and then getting knocked out in the group stage, bro. What's the main point of getting top 4 if you're not or what's the main point of getting in freaking Europa League, yeah, if you're going to get knocked out, bro, and not win the competition? What's the main point, bro?
The atmosphere.
No, I mean, bro,
By
I
the way,
swear.
the new Champions League format, you have to finish in the top 8 to qualify for the round of 16. If you don't, you'll be in the playoffs. If you're ranked in between 25 to 36, you're out of Europe. So if Man United want to get to round of 16, you have to finish in the top 8 now. There's no more group stages. It's all done. It's now this new format. And if Man United somehow get top 4, well, they have to, finish in the top 8 to qualify for the round of 16. I know that you've won the Champions League 3 times and we haven't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not like calling out the Champions League. I'm not saying it's a fake trophy because I'm not. I think it's a good trophy, but you guys have to finish in the top 8 to qualify for the round of 16. Is that possible?
Bro, like I said, Man United might not even get Champions League this season, but if we was to get Champions League this season, it depends on the manager. If we still have this manager and we somehow get top 4, yeah, with this manager, yeah, and we play in the Champions League next season, we're going to get folded, bro. You know what I mean? Like a deck of cards, blood. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get folded, blood. It's simple as that, bro. Like it's simple as that. And people will say, "Oh, but when you're in the Champions League, oh, but it's unrealistic to win the Champions League." Bro, I've seen freaking Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea win the freaking Champions League, yeah, with freaking Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and Mason Mount as a front line.
That's right.
As the front line.
On Mason Mount's name, bro. Put some respect.
Kai Havertz as well because he scored the Champions League final.
Bro, this is what I'm saying.
Champions League winner, bro. Champions League winner.
Get the fuck out of here, bro, that Champions. Get the fuck out. We're talking about Champions. We're talking about Champions League winner. Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, cool. Like I'm not surprised in it. My fan base was just saying, "Oh, we beat Arsenal. Oh, what a trophy! Oh, we went toe to toe with Arsenal. We went toe to toe with Arsenal. We should have beaten Arsenal. Yeah, but we didn't win the game, did we? You know what I mean? We didn't win the game. So I know all. So I know all of it, bro. You know what I mean? I know all of this, bro. In it. So yeah, man. Like. Bro, I just want my club to be back quickly as possible, fam. But I know with this manager, and I know so far with these owners, these men are on nothing, bro. These men are on nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's what it is. And I know this fan base ain't on anything because, like you said, Northside, they be saying to Saeed and all of them. Enjoy the atmosphere. You know what I mean? It's all about the atmosphere. You know what I mean? It's all about the atmosphere. It's all about I don't know about the freaking solar system, all of that freaking shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean, bro? It's a journey to be proud of. You know what I mean? It's a journey to be proud.
That's right. That's right. It's a journey to be proud of. That's what I'm saying. How long did it take Klopp? You know what I mean? How long did it take Klopp? You know what I mean?
And all this stuff. It's embarrassing.
So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Listen, big up, Real King. Look, I can't lie. for your fan base, they can hold that.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they laughed at us when we had Wenger, and they would say it would never happen to big Man United. Well, guess what? How long has it been now? They won a league title, 13 years, 13 years.
13, 13.
Big Man United. Big Man United, they don't like speaking about the past. They like to speak about the current. But we weren't winning league titles no more. Don't talk about the past, talk about the current. You know what I'm saying? So, listen.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Your club can hold that. You know what I mean? Obviously, big up to you. You know what I'm saying? But your club, I wish them this misery for as long as it's lasted for Arsenal.
Of course, man.
Maybe even longer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so happy that my cousin that's a big United fan, I'm so happy that your club has broken him so much he don't watch football no more. I'm so happy, man. It makes
my fan base deserve this. That's it.
More than you can
my fan base deserve.
Yeah. He holds the old standards, yeah. And he can't bear himself to watch the games no more. All he does is look at the score. He might go across the TV, go, oh, whatever. I'm off. I'm gonna roll up a blem. You know what I mean? I'm gonna roll up a spliff. And just have a little, you know what I mean? Have a little smoke, and that makes me really happy. You know what I'm saying? Really, really happy.
Of course
really
it does.
My heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when Wenger started taking the piss, and you man were like, we want him to stay. I really want Amorim to stay, man. Give him a new contract.
Bro, those days are freaking. Those days are taking.
He said he wants more money. Yeah, he needs more money. You know what I'm saying? Just give him a bit more money. You know what I'm saying? A bit more time and money. And when you get the new stadium, you can enjoy the atmosphere. You can enjoy the.
We're on a title charge. We're on a title charge. That's what these men were saying. We're on a title charge. You know what I mean? That's what these men were saying, bro. These men were saying a few games ago we're under a title charge. Yeah, great title charge. Yeah.
Well, you know, it is what it is. How long has it taken our title? That means you have to give Ruben Amorim the same amount of time. That's how these men think, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, make your apologies as loud as your disrespect when Bruno comes back.
I swear to God, bro, these men are going to do the Ødegaard, bro, and come up with the 5 phases, bro. You know when Ødegaard came up with the 5 phases, bro. You know what I mean?
Weapons of mass destruction, bro. Bruno's one of your weapons of mass destruction. You know what I'm saying?
We got Cunha in Boomer and Sesko. Yeah, we got mass weapons of destruction. Yeah, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. All of this. Yeah, we got Cunha and in Boomer and Sesko. We got weapons of mass destruction. That's what these men will be saying. So
next season, treble charge, quadruple charge. Maybe you could be on the treble charge, quadruple charge next season. Never know.
Might be having a fact that our players fun to watch. JG's is fun to watch as well. So you want to,
the fun to watch thing,
some
bro.
of our players that is fun to watch because they, gallop on the pitch and when they talk about their, their looks and all that. That's what Man United fans would want. I mean, some of our fans like the looks of other players, but they don't fancy other players because of their looks. That's what.
Yeah, look at Calafiori. Oh, look at Calafiori's hair. You know what I mean? Look at Martin Ødegaard singing in the shower and that, bro. Singing his songs in the shower. Look how cute Martin Ødegaard is, bro. You know what I mean? That's what these men are. These men will be singing Bruno songs in the freaking shower, bro. Bruno. You know what I mean? These men will be singing Bruno songs in the shower, bro. That's what these men will be singing, bro.
It's crazy.
That's what these men are.
That's something that you'd see. That's something that I would expect to hear from like Elton John. To say he's fun to watch, you know what I'm saying? Because man likes man, you know what I mean? But these fans are there, he's fun to watch to another man. He's fun to watch. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. This man need to link up with Elton John, bro. This man need to link up with Elton John at Watford, bro. You know what I mean? Man can do a little thing, you get me? But, listen,
it's crazy, bro.
Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're gonna redirect to Flawless. I need to get this clothes out of the washing machine, and then
big up Flawless.
I'm going out. It's almost one. One thing I love about here, I can get to the club whatever time, bruv. You know what I mean? Big up Kawaja, big up Real King.
Big up Kawaja.
Bro. Me and Kawaja's message to you, stop being negative, get behind the boys, get behind the team. What if they see this? It's going to affect the players.
I'm the new league gunner. I'm the new league gunner. That's what man are going to come in now. I'm the new league gunner. I'm the new Northside.
Go and
You're
support
twerking for the
Spurs. You're a
rivals.
Spurs fan. You don't deserve to be part of the Arsenal. Go and
He's
support
twerking,
Spurs.
he's twerking for the rivals. You're twerking for the rivals now.
If you don't like it, then you can fuck off down the Etihad, or you can fuck off down Anfield. That's what these men will be saying. So it is what it is.
Don't forget,
No.
Mo. Also, don't forget Footy Judge Mo, Football Terrorist, Terry Flowers, Henry Wright, Talk Shite will be posting out their new Arsenal content once we beat Brighton. They'll be like, we're scary, mentality monsters. That's what they're going to do. They're going to get viewers and everyone's going to be like, exactly. You see, that is why Arsenal are scary. Everyone's going to be like scared of Arsenal now. They're just doing this to go, well, they are scary. But don't worry, Footy Judge Most doesn't even support Inter. He just loves Arsenal. Like, why do you support Inter Milan in the first place? You can't even do Inter watchalongs, bro. Like,
He's a real fan.
Sense.
He's a real fan. You know what I'm saying?
He's a real fan. Oh, you're a fake fan. You're a fake fan. You have to back the boys. You have to get behind the boys. You have to say that Bruno's a United legend. If you don't call Bruno Fernandes, if you don't think Bruno Fernandes is a world class player, if you don't think Bruno Fernandes is a world class player, then you have no bull freaking knowledge, bro. That's what these men will be saying. You have no football. Know what I mean?
No ball knowledge. If you can't see what Havertz do when he comes back, you don't know ball. If you don't know what Havertz brings to the game,
you don't know ball. That's what these men will be saying.
Why are you supporting the club? Why are you supporting Arsenal for the reason? Go and support someone from the Championship or League One or League Two. Go and support someone from La Liga. That's what we're going to be told.
That's right. Well, there you go, man. Make sure you contribute, charge the likes and subscribe. And we're going to redirect a flawless Northside raid on the way in, and we're out. Love.